Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Izzy, and you're watching the Ham Special. We are here in the Fire Temple. Now, this is the second of 5 temples. And right off the bat, we are greeted by fire bats. 2 of them. Alright, so, now that they're taken care of, let's get started. Wow, health. Lots of health. Sweet. Alright, so over here we have a door. Off to the right of the left of the staircase, excuse me. And there's the boss key already, but we can't get to it because it's barred off. And you'll notice a switch on the other side of the gate, which opens the gate. So we have to find a way to the other side. And we have a Goron here, who is explaining why we shouldn't eat him because we'll get a stomachache. Which is not true, actually. They're actually quite delectable and completely free of stomachache side effects. Just so y'all know. So yeah, we'll have to find a way back in there. But that's for later on. Alright, so you'll notice a big statue with an ugly face on it, and these guys have reset. Oops. So yeah, we can't do anything with that statue yet, either. Alright, where's the other one? I hear him. If you can't hear them flapping, they are likely dive-bombing you. Like so. So, yeah, watch out for those guys. Alright, so that door's locked right over there, so this is the only way to go right now. So that's where we'll go. And it's Darunia! And he's standing in front of the boss door. Now, I would like to know how he got over there. Because if you'll notice, there's a massive gap between us. And there's lava in between us. So he must have flown over there, that's pretty impressive for a Goron. Alright, so yeah, now's not the time for a man-to-man talk, Darunia. Your people are about to be fed to a fire-breathing dragon. That kind of takes precedence over everything else, I would think. Yeah. At least that would be the logical order. Save people from getting eaten by a fire-breathing dragon first, then have a man-to-man talk. That's... that would be the way I would arrange things on my to-do list. But, that's me. Alright, so Darunia is going to try and stop the dragon. But he is concerned because he doesn't have the, quote, legendary hammer, unquote. And what he wants us to do is go and rescue all of the Gorons while he's doing that. So yeah, now watch this. He just went in there without the boss key. So not only did he fly over there, but then he was able to pick the boss key lock. Man, I didn't realize he was so talented. It's actually kind of unfair, if you ask me. Alright, anyways. Alright, so over here we have a Goron trapped in a cell. We have a switch. If we step on the switch, this happens. Alright, so, no, you're not free to go. I just opened the gate. You can't actually leave. Gosh. Alright, so he's going to explain how we can get over to, the boss door, since we can't fly like Darunia can. Basically, there's a pillar stuck in the ceiling. You might have noticed that. And we have to find a way up into the room above the ceiling, above this room, so that we can, knock that pillar down into the lava, which will allow us to jump across. Alright, so we have a small key. Basically, we'll be spending this dungeon searching for freeing Gorons, and each Goron has a key in with him. So that will be where we'll be getting all our keys from. Alright, so we're down in there, and we have fire bats that have reset, but I'm not going to bother with them. Okay, so now we are in this room with big long bridge, lots of stuff going on in this room. You'll notice a locked door at the other end of the bridge, so we have to find a key in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go off to the left, like so, and we're going to jump across onto this platform. Now these will sink if you stand on them for too long, so you got to be quick about getting off of them. Okay, so there's a time block up there, but I'm not going to bother with that at this moment. We'll come back for that. First off, I'm going to go in here. And there's another Goron. Okay. Alright, each one of us will tell you, give you some kind of tip. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes they're not. Alright, so he's telling us that trick that I showed you. If you find a wall that can be bombed, if you hit it with your sword, it'll make a different sound than a normal wall. If you're paying attention, you would have already known that. But if not, it has been explained to you now a second time. Alright, so now we have a key, but there is still more to do in this room with the bridge before we go ahead and cross it. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go out here, and now we're going to play the Song of Time for this time block. Come on. There we go. Okay. So that put the time block from up here, put it down there so we can climb it, like I just did. And alright. So now in here we have tiles that are going to fly at us. Like so. So we gotta wait for all of them to go away. Okay. This should be the last two. Well, here's one more. There we go. Alright. Now, you'll notice that big slimy thing over there. That is called a like. If it catches you, it will eat your shield and your tunic. Your Goron tunic, at least. So it's very nasty, and you do not want to have that happen to you. So, stay away from it if you can, and kill it from a distance, like so, with arrows. Now, if you do happen to get caught by it, if you kill it fast enough, it will drop whatever it ate. But that's only if you can get rid of it fast enough. So, yeah, trust me, there's very few things more annoying than having to make a random, unexpected detour to go buy a shield or something stupid. Or especially, actually, a Goron tunic, because you can buy them in the Goron shop, but they cost like 200 rupees. So, yeah, they're a tad bit spendy. Okay, so, before we cross this bridge, there's one more thing to do in here. If I can run across here. Alright. We're going to go over to, oh, really? That's a red bubble, by the way. You might remember the blue bubbles from the Forest Temple. These guys are a little bit different. I don't really bother with them. Okay, really. I don't really bother with them, with trying to kill them, because, you know, they just hop out and go back in the lava. You just kind of try your best to avoid them. Okay, so that is a, that wall can be bombed, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to bomb the wall. And there's a door behind it. If you go in here, we have another Picky Eater. We're the Picky Eater Liberation Front today. Okay, so what's he going to tell us? He is going to introduce the, he's going to tell us about the crystal switch that we will encounter there, that we'll be encountering actually for the rest of the game. But they are introduced in this temple. And basically there are special switches that look like crystals that can only be activated by attacking them somehow. Usually you either hit them with your sword or you'll blow them up. You can also shoot them with arrows or your hook shot, I think. So, yeah. And depending on the situation you will want to do... Oh, crap, okay. Yeah. The Goron tunic... Okay, wow. Suddenly I'm really doing bad at this. Okay, well, we're done in here, and so that's a good place to stop. I'm Izzy, this is the Ham Special. Tune in next time as we continue our search for the trapped Gorons.